Comets sports fans, and welcome back to Comets Sports Talk, your place for these recaps and previews of these Comets sports teams. I'm your host, Daniel Pennetti, here with my co-host, Isaac Vargo. And Isaac, for the third episode in a row, we're coming off a Comet win, a 31-0 win over Coleraine.
Yeah, it was just dominance all night from Mason. They were coming off 2 straight wins. Of course, at home, they would have that advantage. Coleraine's been struggling all year long, and it showed really up front for the Comets. They had a couple key pieces out. John Hendricks couldn't play. Joey Oscar's out for the season. But up front, they were just bigger and stronger than Coleraine, it felt like. And the running game really showed. Temi Adesanya, almost 200 yards rushing, almost half of the total he had the rest of the season this year. So that was a big step forward for him. The Comets passed the ball. Ethan Jordan with another touchdown. Ashton Chafe looked good again. This Comet team keeps going forward.
Yeah, the offenses look the best they have all year. It's nice that we've been able to say that each of the last 3 weeks. You mentioned Adesanya, 91-yard touchdown, then a 45 the next drive. Ethan Jordan, 2 touchdowns on the game. So these kind of main guys on this offense is really starting to kind of figure it out and build that chemistry. And then obviously on the defensive side, you can't ask for a better game. You forced Coleraine 0-7 on third down. Obviously the shutout all game, just superb from start to finish.
Yeah, obviously it's Coleraine. They haven't had the season they've won the last 2 years. And you kind of think during those stints that are Mason the real deal running the football, or is this kind of just like this is the matchup against Coleraine? But it's interesting to see both sides of the football and obviously both sides of the offense running and passing doing really well. And this week against Sycamore, they're going to have a really good chance again.
Yeah, it's a Sycamore senior night, so we mentioned the season's coming down. Next week it's going to be the Comets senior night. So, hey, the Comets were able to kind of stun the Middletown homecoming game. Can do the same for Sycamore senior night. So the Comets have a chance to really rub it in some of these GMC teams as we reach the end of the season. But like we said, we circle back. It was just a perfect game, offensively, defensively. You couldn't ask for much more. We look on the Sycamore side. The Aviators are coming into this game 1-7, 1-6 in GMC. That one win coming versus Coleraine, who the Comets had last week. And we look from last year to this year. It's been a big shift in play for this Aviator team. They came into Dwyer Field last year and took this game pretty handily versus the Comets. So the Comets have a chance here. They've been dominant the last couple of years and get that kind of that title back.
Yeah, as you said, the Comets have been kind of dominant in this Battle of the Skies. First time the Comets have dropped against Sycamore since 2019, and it's kind of been a different story this season for the Aviators. Their leading rusher has 147 yards rushing. Compared to against the Comets, they have a couple guys that have had more yards in a game this season. So it's going to be a big battle of can Sycamore come out against a rival. Rivals it's a different game any given Friday, but this rushing attack isn't great. The quarterback, Levy Simpson, it's his first year at quarterback. He has 9 interceptions, 5 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, being the leading in the GMC in that category. But it's been an ugly year for Sycamore. The Comets are on that kind of ride. They're looking ahead to Lakota West next week, so it could be a trap week for Mason. But so far against those lower teams, Coach Kastner and the squad have been pretty dominant.
Yeah, we look back at this offense and Temi Adesanya's great game. Trevor Rose was able to sit down with the senior running back after his sort of breakout game in that win versus Coleraine. Let's take it down to Trevor.
Hey, Comet sports fans, it is Trevor Rose here with senior running back Temi Adesanya. How you doing today?
Good.
All right, and thank you for coming down here, getting this interview for this week. How did it feel after that game, having that big of an explosion on the ground?
It was great. It's week 8 now, so it took a long time for us to get a good game on the ground. But after that game, it felt a lot. It was really good for the O-line, for the running backs. It was a good game all around.
As we head closer to playoff time, how important is it for your offense to be as explosive as it is and as unified as it is?
So, we've been improving every week. So we're trying to make sure that we peak during the playoffs. So, our best football should be around, week 10, week 11. So, we're hoping that around that time we'll be playing our best football so far.
All right, and that'll be all for this week. Again, Temi, thank you very much. Good luck this week against Sycamore. We'll go ahead and send it back to Isaac and Daniel at the desk.
We'd like to thank Trevor and Temi Adesanya for getting us the interview this week. And Isaac, before we head out, just another key to win for this team and a score prediction.
Yeah, Comets got to get off the field in those third downs. Ashton Chafe has to get comfortable. It's his first Battle of the Skies matchup. I got Comets 31-10.
Yeah, I'm in the same train of thought as you. I think the Comets are going to look as dominant as they did last week. Give me Mason 34-6. That's going to do it for this Week 9 episode of Comet Sports Talk as we get ready for the Battle of the Skies game. If we don't see you at Sycamore, hopefully we see you on our broadcast at Mason Sports Radio. Go Comets.